guys, Steve here from VR Roundtable, and today I am joined by special guest Ethan. Say hi, Ethan.
Hi.
Today we are playing Playroom VR. It is a free game that was included with the PlayStation VR. Actually, it's on the PlayStation Store. You can download it at no cost. Presumably, you can do it without a PlayStation VR, although there's really no point to. And what's unique about this game is a collection of simple little mini games. And what's unique about it is it offers asynchronous gameplay. So the person wearing the mask can play the game, and people not wearing the mask can join them. So what we're going to start off with, there's a new update, a new mini game added this week, last week sometime. It's called Toy Box something, Toy Box Shooter. And basically what it is the person in the mask is mounting a simple turret, and you have to shoot little bad guys. The person out of the mask, and that'll be me, basically just rocks around and has some melee combat on the same bad guys. And the objective is to make sure the VR turret player doesn't get touched. And you just go through a couple waves of bad guys, and then you win a little mini game if you can survive that long. We'll play it one time, so if we die early, then we die early. We're going to show you a couple more titles within the Playroom VR collection after this. I am going to be the green little robot guy, I'm pretty sure. And Ethan is obviously the one in our mask. So, one of the things that's unique about this, all Playroom titles, and it's kind of unfortunate for doing a Let's Play video, is that you don't actually get to see the view of the person in the mask, because the game has to render the social screen differently because the person that is asynchronously playing. You know, and it's also, it speaks a lot to the fidelity of Japan Studio, the developers. They were able to make a very good looking game on the PlayStation 4 Pro. All these sub-games are very crisp and very clean for a VR title. And that means that they're having to double render. You know, a lot of VR games render the social screen output and the game as essentially the same. Now the processing box does a couple little tweaks that keeps it, you know, deworks the image and whatnot, but largely it's the same thing. In this case, there's actually something completely opposite being rendered. So the game is having to do this all in one. Make sure you get the yellow ones. So I just thought that was very impressive. Oh, looks like we lost. Well, you know, that's okay. That's really all the game does, and it, you know, you just go through a couple waves, and eventually you fight this little UFO here. But we didn't make it this far because one of us missed a bad guy. And then the next one we're going to play is it's kind of a Godzilla sea monster one. So I'll have to direct Ethan here to choose those menus. And hit quit, buddy.
Why?
Because we're going to play a different one.
Can you restart?
No, we're...
Aww.
Kids, they don't listen. But while, go ahead and choose the sea monster one. You know, anybody watching this video may have concerns. I have my near 7-year-old in a VR mask, and Sony, you know, has a recommended age of 12. You know, it's in moderation. I've set the IPD as low as possible. And I've actually gotten with a few optometrists, and they say due to the focusing nature, it's really not a concern for a kid his age. I understand why Sony, you know, said 12. You know, they really want to cover their butt. But so long as the IPD is set, and we've talked to our doctor, he doesn't have any concerns with it. You know, the focal length is relatively natural. It's not, because of the lenses, it's not the same as pressing a screen against your face. So. I give that disclaimer because there's a lot of internet optometrists out there who have a degree in Wikipedia. So that out of the way, let's talk about this game. So, in this title, the person wearing the VR mask is the sea monster, this Godzilla-like thing, and he's got to move his head around and hit buildings and helicopters, and the asynchronous player controls your little robots, and I'm the green robot again, and the objective is to basically dodge all the debris. And then we get to the end of the street, and you'll see when we get there that you'll basically fight the sea monster, and it becomes a competitive. Unlike the last mini game that we played, it had a cooperative element. This is a competitive element where the asynchronous players are competing against the VR player. So now we have a red character here. That person, that's just a controller that's not being used. Up to 4 people can play. So he'll just stand there. But my objective is to pick up these objects and then try to hit it. And then Ethan's objective is to dodge. And helicopters come by ever so often, so I hit him there. Helicopters come by ever so often, and then he knocks them onto the platform, and the platforms go down. And if he is still alive by the time I run out of platforms, he wins. And then if I'm able to take him out, then obviously I win. I hit him there. I'm going to let him win. Ooh, good dodge, buddy. Another good dodge. He's played this a few times. Oh, this platform's going down. Alright. Ooh, got him with that one. Alright, he dodged. Well, the rocket launcher can really take some people out. Oh crap, there's only 2 platforms left. Not sure if I got there. Uh-oh, down to 1 platform. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah. Uh-oh. Oh! He's got the last platform. So it looks like Ethan is going to be the winner here today. And that makes him excited. And he gets to tear through the statue with his head. And then the last one we're going to do is a Ghostbusters type minigame. You see here, it's like 6 or so games on this. And the objective of this game is to simply, the person wearing the mask sees inside of a room, but they can't see these ghosts. I, on the social screen, will be able to see some ghosts, and I have to verbally describe to him where the ghosts are, and then he has to shoot them with his very much Ghostbusters-like thing. I think you have to break the tape. There you go. We're gonna choose the kids' room, buddy. Okay?
The kids' room?
Yeah, the same one we did last time.
Okay.
Toys room, that's what it was. So we'll have a few ghosts that we have to catch, and a 3-minute timer to do it in order to win. And this one's like, there's 4 rooms that you see that we were able to choose from. I forgot what they're called. One of them was kitchen, the other one was attic. And each one is ramping up in difficulty. So, 3-second timer starts, and then I have to tell him. Alright, look up. All the way at the ceiling fan. Shoot! Alright, so we got the green ghost. And it does this whole, again, Ghostbusters type mechanic, but time keeps running down while that happens. Look left. Right there, shoot. So sometimes it really depends on your communication. The only other asynchronous game I've played in VR is a title that's available both on PlayStation VR, the Vive, and Oculus, and that's Keep Talking and No One Close. Right behind the stuffed animal. Right there. And I think it's very fun because you're able to interact and bring more people into VR content, which is inherently kind of isolating. In front of that stuffed animal, a ghost just moved there. Shoot. That worked out. That was real easy. We may break our record here. This asynchronous gameplay, if you haven't checked out Keep Talking and No One Explodes, that's also very, very fun. I think that ghost is to the left, buddy. Oh, no, right. Go right. Keep going. Keep going. Come down. Actually, he's above the plant. Go above the plant. There you go. Shoot. And it looks like that was our last ghost. So we did really well. There's a minute 30-something left, so we did it in about half the time. And the lights are on, and all the ghosts are gone. So all the robots are happy. And Ethan sighs in relief. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe below. And be on the lookout. We're Anthony, Gary, and I are obviously uploading a lot of Let's Plays. Got a lot of software to get through, and this is very fun. We also, of course, do our weekly show. So
Recording this, man.
be on the lookout for that. And Ethan is rambling. So again, Steve signing off, and we'll see you next time. Say bye, Ethan.
Bye.
See you later. Bye.